Hey everyone, it's that time again. I'm going to be hosting another swap, and I'm really excited about this one because I've been wanting to host this swap for quite some time. And I'm going to try my best to host it every month. Again, it just depends on my schedule, but I really would love to host this every month, so just look out for my videos. I'm going to host a favor bag box kit swap. And this is a great way again to stick to my challenge as far as using my dies and my punches. And this is also going to be fun for those of you that love to make favors or give favors. You will have these kits ready to be made and gift to someone really special. So I'm going to show you a sample, and then I'm going to share with you just two different ways that you can package your kits. And then also just talk about the mailing, and if you're interested, I'm going to have 5 groups. Each group will be a total of 5, so that's 25 total. And if you're interested, just put I'm in the comments down below. Once I receive all 25 participants, I will put a swap close on the title, so look out for that. And then I'll list all the participants in the description box so you know who your swap partners are. So basically you're going to make 5. The one that's for you, you can either use that in your video to share with everyone what you created so they kind of get an idea of what their favor boxes or bags is going to look like, or you can just keep the kit for yourself. But you just need to make 4 for each one of your swap partners. So this is the one that I created. I love this die. This is one of my favorites of my Big Pro dies. And this is the dress box. And the paper collection that I use, I got this collection from Tuesday Morning. It's called Date Night. It's a really cute paper collection, and I used that. It came with some stickers and some alpha stickers, and I added some let's see, this trim here is from Hobby Lobby. It's one of my favorite trims. So I used that to create the necklace. For the bow here, this is my favorite MFT Dynamics Dainty Bow die. I used the large bow. And then I added a rose in the center. Down here I use the Heidi Swap. It's these word dies that she has. And I use the word lovely with some gold glitter paper that I purchased from Joann. And then I added a little mini magnolia. This is Tilda in the cotton dress stamp. Let's see here. I basically paper pieced her outfit. It's these little tiny ones. And I Copic colored her hair, skin, and the crown. And then down below I just added some trim and then some more of the Hobby Lobby trim. So that's my favor. I just thought, these are fun to gift to someone, so to have it in a kit and ready to put together, I thought it would be fun to have as a swap. Now, here I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can package it. You can use glassine bags. Here I use a glassine bag that I purchased from Daiso. I just added some of this crepe paper and just pleated it, and then add some more of that trim. And then this dress right here is the same as this die right here, except that I just cut out the dress. And then I added this smaller of the MFT Dainty Bow die. And then in the center, I used some of the Heidi Swap Marquee Love gold glitter. And then I used the Create die. And then here I added some more of the crepe paper for the bottom of the dress. And then I just added some Velcro to the top right here for the closure, so I can put my kit inside there. So that's one way. You can use clear bags, you can use any type of bag. This is just a little sample here. You can also use if you have the envelope punch board, this would be great to package your kit in. And this is using, let's see here, the size of the paper was 10 1/4 by 10 1/4, and this is one of those projects that I shared in the video where you just create an envelope, you add a large eyelet, and then you just wrap it with some twine. I made that to create a card or a mini album, but this is a great way to use this packaging as well. So again, this is the same collection. It came with some stickers, so I added a sticker there. And then inside is the kit. So these little vellum bags I created using, it's an older die that I have. It's called Manila Envelope. So I used that with some vellum. And then I just put the embellishments inside here. So there's the trim and the flower. These are the pearls, and then the brad, and then the little die cut for the bow. And then it came with some stickers. So I add these little flowers for the closure. And then here is the dress. So because it's paper, you want to keep in mind that sandwiching it between some chipboard would be great. That way it would prevent it from getting bent. Only because we all know the post office, sometimes they don't really take good care of our packaging or our packages, that they tend to bend it or rip it. So at least if you sandwich it in between some chipboard, it would prevent the favor box or bag from getting smashed. So this is just some chipboard that I covered with some design paper, and they can even use this to die cut some die cuts. So that would be a great idea for your swap partner. So here's the dress, and as you can see, I just folded enough to fit into this envelope right here. And then inside I have the pieces, which is basically the die cuts. So the lovely, here's a stamp image of the Magnolia Tilda. And then I still have to stamp this if they want to paper piece. And then this is the bow. So I die cut the large bow. Okay, so that's how I packaged that. Again, this is just a sample. And then I just sandwich it in between the chipboard pieces. And then it goes back into this little envelope. So that's, a fun way to package. Now, as far as sending the packages to me, just keep in mind, if you're going to send it in a box and you want to recycle the box, just leave a note for me that you want to recycle it, and I'll send that same box back to you. Just be sure that you send enough postage for me to send it back to you. Also, if you're going to mail it in a bubble wrap envelope, you might want to send an envelope that's a little bit larger than what you sent. Only because, as you all know, a lot of times your swap partners love to send goodies, and you want to be able to fit those goodies inside the envelope without getting, what we're swapping smushed. So just keep that in mind as well. But again, the details will be in the description box down below, and I'm really excited about this swap. Again, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, and I thought this would be really fun, as we all love favors, and this will be a great way to have pre-made favors for us to give to someone as a gift. So again, leave in the comments down below, I'm in, and then I will put all the first 25 in the description box, and I'm going to put swap closed in the title, so look out for that as well. Alright, so thanks again for watching. Bye.